All right. AI dungeon. You guys are going to pick the setting in chat. I'm going to narrate it. Let's do it. I'm ready to go. I am ready to go. What do you guys want? Fantasy, mystery, apocalyptic, or zombies? I see a lot of threes and fours. Threes. We're not going to do a custom. Not yet. Threes. I see more threes than fours. Yeah, chat's... I'm going to have to, like, keep coming back to chat. Okay. Let's do 3. Now, select a character, chat. We're going to do an apocalyptic. Apocalyptic. I need a soldier, scavenger, survivor, or courier. 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Oh, this one's kind of split. I see some 2s. I see some 1s. I see some 3s. So I see all 4s. 4 Death Stranding. All right, you got me. 4. 4 it is. What is the character's name? What is the character's name? Bus? Please make the name be Goose Green. Sam? Kojima Ritas? Before the game didn't even pick up the fact that we typed it in. Kojima Ritas will be its name. Okay. That is making the story, which means I'm going to pull up some music. Apocalyptic music. Apocalyptic. Let's see. Royalty-free music. Dark movie. Cinematic dark. Let's see what this is like. All right, this isn't bad. Here we go. You are Kojima Ritas, the courier trying to survive in a post-apocalyptic world by scavenging among the ruins of what's left. You have a parcel of letters and a small pistol. It's a long and dangerous road from Boston to Charleston, but you're one of the only people who knows the roads well enough to get your parcel of letters there. You set out in the morning and hope that you can make it before nightfall. The road isn't easy, and you don't know if you'll be able to make it. But then, this isn't really your first rodeo. What will you do? All right, chat, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Poop. Immediately, chat says poop. Jack off. Come on, guys. We're going from Boston to Charleston. And you're trying to deliver your letters. You want me to poop? Really? Poop. There you go. Poop. You've been on the road for about 2 hours when you see something ahead of you. By the way, the game ignored you. A large black object with a bright light coming from it. The object moves toward you as though tracking its prey. So the game ignored chat, rightfully. You've been on the road for 2 hours when you see something ahead of you. A large black object with a bright light coming from it. The object moves towards you as though tracking its prey. Shoot it. I'll shoot it. You fire at the object, which explodes into a shower of sparks and smoke. You look behind you and see nothing but dust. I don't know why you would look behind you, but you do. What should we do, chat? Don't you dare type P. Helicopter your dick at it. Search it. Use your mutant powers. Poop again. Alright, I'm gonna scavenge it, because I'm a scavenger. We're gonna scavenge it. I will do occasionally poop and pee. Scavenge the object. You pick up the object. Wait a minute, what? Okay, sure. You pick up the object and examine it closely. Seems to be made of some sort of metal. But you aren't sure what it is. You also notice that the object has a strange red glow around it. Alright, chat, what do we do? Seems to be made of some sort of metal. There's a strange red glow around it. Eat it, yeet it. Pray to it, read letters, lick it, put it in your mouth, up the butt for safety. I don't know that you can eat this thing, but I'll eat it. You rip off the object and begin eating it. You find that it tastes horrible, but you manage to finish it. Alright. Now what, chat? Now that we've eaten the object that was probably going to give us something. Oh, now you want me to poop. Poop. Let's see what poop is. The game's gonna ignore us for poop. Oh, you are so full that you shit yourself. Fortunately, you didn't do anything too bad since the smell was faint and went away quickly. Alright. Eat the poop. Chat. What do I do now? Search for the object in the poop. Read the letters. Oh yeah, read the letters. We'll read the letters. Considering we're supposed to be going somewhere right now, chat. Silent Tribe, thanks for the prime. Jeez. Good. The game ignored me again. You continue down the road until you come across an old abandoned house. You enter the building and find that it's empty, save for a few boxes stacked against the wall. There are no letter or packages inside, but you still decide to take them anyway. What? Okay, so you looked inside the boxes? Is it? So we took the boxes? I think we took the boxes, chat. Now what? Open boxes? Poop in boxes. Can I just do explore the house? I'll just open the boxes. I thought that I already did that, but let's see what it says. Seth, thanks for the prime. You open the boxes and find several letters and packages. Wait a minute. Before it said there were no, whatever. They seem to be from various people all over the world. Most of them are addressed to you. But there are also a couple addressed to other people you know, named Ritas and Kojima. What? Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Alright, I'm going to open the letters because I'm curious. They're all addressed to you, and there are a couple addressed to other people like Kojima and Ritas. You open the letters and find that they contain information about the outside world. What? I thought you were in the outside world. Some of it is very interesting, like how to use a gun and how to hunt animals. Other parts are more mundane, such as how to cook food or build things. What? Chat, what do we do now? Eat the letters. Take money. Was there money? Scream, I'm not afraid of you anymore, Father. Burn the letters. Do we have matches? I think we do, right? Alright, let's do that. Burn the letters. I love this shit, because robots are so broken. You don't want to waste any of this information, so you burn the letters. You then go back to your car and drive off. You have a car? Wait a minute, hold on. Did I know that I had a car? Alright. The next day, you get a call from... You have a phone, too. The next day, you get a call from your sister saying that she found some of her stuff in one of the boxes you burned earlier. Wait, what? Hold on a minute. So that means your sister was behind you, found the same house with the boxes, and then found the burned boxes? Chat, what do we do? Fallen, thanks for the bits. You get a call from your sister. Drive back and burn the house down. Turn on the radio? You burned your family's mail. I guess I did burn my family's mail. I'm just going to continue down the road. Now that I know that I have a car and a phone, all sorts of things. You continue on down the road, passing by many other houses. Eventually, you come upon a large town called New Haven. The place looks pretty much the same as when you left it, though now there are a lot more cars than before. Alright. Chat, what do we do? What do we do? Autumn! What do we do here? We just arrived in New Haven, Autumn. What do we do? We can tell this robot to do anything. What do you want to do? Search cars. Now I want to see what Autumn wants to do. I just saw her. Where'd she go? Oh, she's thinking. This is a post-apocalyptic wasteland. And we're driving from Boston to Charleston or something. Code for panicking. Babe, what do we do? Make paper airplane. Soul bond with a dragon. Get naked. Eat radio. This is stressful, apparently. Alright, here, I'll let you decide the next decision. Because we'll go to bar. We'll go to bar. Go to bar. Autumn, you decide what the next thing is we do. You walk into a small bar called the Blue Parrot. It's not fancy, but it gets the job done. Inside, you see a man sitting at a table with his back to you. Alright, what do we do? What do we do? Autumn, what do we do? We walked in to the Blue Parrot. We see the man with his back to us. Press your dick on his back. Alright. Press your dick on his back. Press dick on his back. There we go. That should do it. You press up against the man's back and start pressing your cock against him. He doesn't move or say anything. He just lets out a sigh of pleasure, closes his eyes. You feel around for something to put it in, but you can't find anything. Wait, you feel around for something to put it in? What? Keldar. Thanks for the huge sub bomb. Keldar. And Abraham Lincoln, thanks for the prime. All right, if you guys got a Keldar sub and you're in chat, please pay it forward. Do something nice for somebody else. It's Keldar, just something nice for you. All right, you feel around for something to put your cock in, but you can't find anything. What should we do? Apparently, he really liked it. He really liked it. What should we do next? Keldar, you got me real good. Make a hole. Let's see what happens when I type in make a hole. Holy shit, I love this game. You suddenly remember you have a lighter nearby. You grab it and light the man's ass up. His pants fall down immediately, and he lets out a yell of pain as his asshole burns hot. Oh, fuck yeah! Why did he yell, oh, fuck yeah? He says he hates it, but he... Man, I fucking love robots so much. I love them so much. Chat, what do we do here? So, we lit it. His pants fall down. We lit his asshole. And then he yelled, oh, fuck yeah. We can talk to him, too. We can put stuff in quotes. Yell, oh, fuck yeah, back? Here, oh, yeah, okay. There we go. I say, you like that? You say this as you slowly start to pull out of the man's ass? Oh my gosh, it is turning into a porno. He moans loudly and starts to buck his hips forward, which causes you to quickly stop. What the hell was that for? I thought we were going to do something else. What? I didn't think it would turn into a porno. All right, what do we do now? Twitch TOS. Tell me the codes or I keep going. Wait, what do I do? I'm said to take his money? Okay. Actually, take the man's money. I think that works better. Is this never ending? You grab the man's wallet and throw it onto the table. Here, take my money. He takes it without hesitation. Wait, what? You took his wallet, then said, here, take my money, and then he takes his own wallet back. You then grab your own wallet and shove some bills in his mouth. He greedily gulps them down and thanks you profusely. What? What is happening? I am so confused. Do we run? What do we do? Do we run away at this point? Hold on. I said, I think I'm falling in love with you. You grin and nod at the man. He blushes deeply and nods back. Well, okay then. He didn't even say he loves me back. Should I ask him to... yeah, should I ask him to marry me? There you go. Will you marry me? I say. You ask him if he will marry you. He says yes, and you both embrace each other. You kiss him passionately, and he returns the favor. Soon after, you're married. Soon after, you're married. I love it. It's just like you are married now. Go on a honeymoon? Go on your honeymoon. It's turned into a gay romance. After the wedding ceremony, you and your husband live happily ever after. I think we got to the end of the story. I think we actually got to the story. Now, should we continue the story there? Should we continue the story there, or should we... I think I won. Ask for a divorce. Okay, yeah. There we go. I say, can we have a divorce? Oh boy, the robot's really... You say no. Your marriage is still strong enough that you don't want to break it up. Okay, fine. Your husband smiles and kisses you goodbye before leaving. You hug him tightly as he leaves. Then you get dressed and head off to work. So wait, when I type in, can we have a divorce? Why does it say then you say no? What does it think I'm saying there? I'm confused. What does the robot think that I'm doing? Yeah, the game gets confused about who's saying what. Well, I assume that if I'm typing in quotes, that means I'm saying it, right? All right, let's see here. Or shoot husband in the back. Shoot husband in the back. The next day, you head over to the local gun shop. You know there are plenty of guns here, so you figure you'll buy one of those too. When you arrive at the store, you see several people inside. So the game ignored what I wanted to do, and instead went to the gun shop. Start with I? Alright, yeah. I thought that I was... Because it says... The game tells you... Alright, hold on. Let's see what chat wants to do. I go to the counter. Are you sure we're supposed to put I in front of it? I go to the counter. Alright, let's see what that does. You walk toward the counter and look around. There's a guy behind it who looks bored. Excuse me, what kind of gun does this sell? Wait. Excuse me, but what kind of gun does this sell? He asks. You answer truthfully since you've never asked anyone about guns before. What? You walk towards the counter and look around. There's a guy behind it who looks bored. Excuse me, what kind of gun? So wait, is he the one buying the gun or are you the one buying the gun? So now does it think that you're behind the counter? Put whatever you're wanting to put, then put I said after? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. The gun is selling another gun. This robot is so broken. Okay. Press dick against him. You push your body against the counter and lean in close to him. Do you sell guns? You ask. The guy looks confused by your question, but he answers anyway. Yeah, what kind of gun do you need? A pistol, you reply. Alright, so the robot ignored what I wanted to do there, which was press my dick against him. So what should I do? Yeah, oh fuck yeah! Buy a pistol? We already have a pistol though. Poop on counter. Alright, rob him. I'll rob him. Rob the gun store. Is AI really involved with any of this? Are we sure about that? You quickly run out of the store and into the street. A few seconds later, you hear a gunshot, followed by someone yelling for help. You turn around and see a man running away from you with his pants half down. What was that? Well, who said what was that? So you didn't rob the store, but you ran out of the store. You hear a gunshot, followed by someone yelling for help. You turn around and see a man running away from you. Yeah, why does the bot keep wanting to drop pants? The Prime Strike Elite, thanks for the Prime. What is happening? Wait, so who said what was that? What should we do here, chat? Go home and spend time with your husband, whose name you still don't know. I think it made someone rob a store. Oh my gosh. All right. So who said what was that? Just go home. I'll just go home. Go on an adventure with your husband. What do you mean an adventure? Go home, you rush home and tell your parents everything that happened. When you live with your husband and your parents, they think you're making things up, but they think you're making things up, but they accept it. After all, you were just trying to protect yourself from a possible threat. So, alright, so you're at home with your parents. And apparently your husband? Hold on, I want to find out if my husband's still around. Talk to my husband. Actually, just talk to husband. Let's see what... What happens when you talk to husband? Okay, there we go. You spend the rest of the week talking to your husband about it. Seems like everyone has their own opinion on what really happened, but you can't seem to find any common ground. Eventually, you decide that it doesn't matter and that your relationship won't be affected by what actually happened. All right. All week. So now what, chat? So we talked to my husband all week about the incident with somebody taking their pants off and a gunshot. Holy shit. Oh yeah, ask her husband's name. That's right. I'll ask, what's your name? There we go. But you already told the robot what your name was. It was Kojima Redis. You ask your husband's name. He says, John. I'm Sarah. Even though you're Kojima Redis. Can I rename my husband, do you think? Hold on. I'm pregnant. That's a great idea. Tell John I am pregnant. You tell John that you are pregnant. He asks if she's going to have an abortion or not, but you explain that it isn't necessary because you're already carrying twins. What? Wait a minute, you can't abort twins? Are they boys? Are they girls? Who asks this? Is this you asking this? You tell John that you're pregnant. He asks if she's going to have an abortion or not, but you explain that it isn't necessary because you're already carrying twins. What? Alright, so what should I do, chat, here? I don't know what I am lost. I am 100% lost. I don't know what is happening. Oh, give birth. Yeah. I don't know that I can just force it, but we'll just, oops, give birth. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh good, alright, the game ignored it. You continue to talk to John. When you get home, you tell your mother about what happened. She thinks that you're making things up again, but accepts it as well. After a couple more weeks pass, the twins are born and given names. James and Robert. Alright, so you had twins. Their names are James and Robert. That's good. Again, you're living with your mother and your husband, even though you are now a female. I guess before you were... I guess we never found out if you were female or male. That's something we didn't know. Give them up for adoption. Have them fight each other. Eat your husband. Sell them for sex. Oh, Austin. Alright, I'm gonna sell them. Sell the twins. Your father's very happy when he sees them. He immediately wants to buy the shop and takes over as owner. Your mother is also pleased with how things turned out, but still wishes you could have done something different. What? Buy the shop? Chicken fries, thanks for the prime. What? The AI does not, it doesn't remember at all. Frame your husband for selling them and have him go to prison. The AI doesn't remember the fact that there were twins born. Alright, maybe if I just kill my parents here. My parents came out of nowhere in this story. The next day, you call your mother to come pick up the twins. She comes home shortly after you do. So, where did you want to take them? She asks. I want to kill her. There we go. You grab her and slam her against the wall. Her head hits the floor first. Then you put your foot on top of hers and kick her in the face repeatedly until she falls unconscious. Alright. I got her. So I got her. Now what, chat? We need to kill the dad, right? She's only unconscious. She's not dead. Give birth. Oh yeah, snap her neck. Okay. There we go. Snap her neck. You stand over her body and pull out her neck. The blood spurts everywhere as you rip it out. You pull out her neck. Alright, so she's dead. Kill Dad. There we go. Kill Dad. Let's see what happens when I try to kill Dad. Oh man, this one's really... Okay. You go back into the house and look for your father. You find him sitting at his desk writing something. He looks up from whatever he's doing and gives you a dirty stare. What are you doing here? He demands. What do we do, chat? How do we kill him? I live here, father. Stab him with the pencil. Here. Stab Dad. Stab Dad. There we go. Stab Dad. You rush forward and stab him in the chest several times. His eyes roll into the back of his head and he dies instantly. Okay. Killed them both. Didn't know they were there before, but now they're dead. So now what should we do? Dance. Dance. Alright, I'll dance. Jeez. You turn around and start dancing wildly. Everyone is shocked by your actions. Including your father, who rushes toward you screaming. Wait, he's dead! What the fuck are you doing? He screams. I'm sorry, Dad. Wait a minute. Do I just hear stab Dad again? Let's see what happens when I stab Dad again. That wasn't your real dad. You quickly run to the door and open it up. A shot rings out, hitting you in the leg, causing you to fall backwards. You scream as you collapse onto the ground. Well, I didn't stab Dad again, even though Dad was already dead. What should... It's zombie Dad. What should I do? I was shot. Heal. Alright, yeah. Shoot gun at Dad. I think I have a gun. Right? You raise your hand and point the gun at your father's head. Dad, I'll be good! Alright, fire the gun, computer. How many times do I have to kill Dad? There we go. A bullet flies through the air and hits your father in the forehead, killing him instantly. Alright. There we go. I killed Dad. Now I'm hurt. Dance. Everyone's saying dance. Alright, let's see what happens. Even though my leg is hurt. You sit down on the floor and you begin to dance. Your father's death causes everyone who's around to become more subdued, but they still remain respectful towards you. All right. I don't know who's in the room. Let's find out who. Look around the room. I don't know who's in the room. Genuflect. You walk over to the computer and type in the password. Oh well, the computer ignored. The screen comes up with a message saying, "Welcome to the future." What? Chat, what do we do now? So instead of looking around the room, we walked over to the computer and typed in the password. The screen comes up with a message saying, "Welcome to the future." Yeah, this is a plot twist right now. Sell your Bitcoin. Here, let's see what the computer does with this. This is... You click on the button that says Sell Bitcoin and watch as your money changes hands. The end! We made it to the end! Chat, what do we do now? We did it. We got the good ending. Wow. Alright, let's start a new story. This music is driving me insane. Alright, here we go. New story, chat. New story. We shot my dad twice. Starts family, kills family, sells Bitcoin. The end. Fantasy, mystery, apocalyptic, or zombie. We won't do apocalyptic because we already did apocalyptic. So, fantasy, mystery, zombies. 1, 2, or 4. 1, 2, or 4. Let's see what we got here in chat. 1, 2, or 4. See a lot of 2s. See a lot of 4s. I think I see more 2s than 4s. All right, we'll do a 2, which is a mystery. Okay, are we patient, detective, or spy? 1, 2, or 3. A patient, detective, or spy? 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. See, more 3s than 2s, I think, at this point. It's between detective and spy, it seems. See some 2s in there. Patient, detective, or spy? All right, we're going to be the detective. We will be the detective. What is our character's name? What is our character's name? What's the name in Heavy Rain that the guy keeps screaming? What is it? What does he keep yelling? Jason, that's what it is. Character's name is Jason. Okay. It's making the story. Let's find some royalty-free mystery movie. Let's see how this sounds. This is great. Okay. All right. You are Jason, a detective living in Chicago. You have a pistol and a police badge. You enter the forest, all right, where you believe the criminal you're searching for fled to. Suddenly, you hear the sound of running footsteps behind you. Jason! Someone shouts as he runs out from around a tree trunk. I found your body. The man's wearing a black trench coat with white trimming and carrying an automatic rifle. All right, chat, what do we do? What do we choose? What do we do? Dance poop. Say I did it. Take off pants. Go see the body. Thank you, Heaven. Jeez. Go see the body. Alright, here we go. Go see the body. You turn around and walk back to the body. It's not much, but it'll do. You pick up the gun and look at it. The trigger's been pulled. Wait, how did you know the trigger's been pulled? Then, you notice something else. There's a small hole in the side of his head. Of course he's dead. He was shot by a gun. Alright, chat, what do we do? What do we do? Look in hole. You got it. Let's see if the computer gets this. You look into the hole. Find that the bullet went through his brain. He was shot twice. This is just too strange. This must be some kind of trick. What? Why is that a trick? He was shot twice. You quickly run back to the crime scene and tell your partner what happened. Alright. You found out somebody pulled a trick and shot him twice. We're telling our partner what happened, so what should we do? Kiss partner. You got it. Kiss partner. You rush over to your partner and kiss him on the lips. He smiles at you and says, "It's okay. I know how you feel." Then he kisses you back. Suddenly, you realize that the two of you are alone in this house again. What? Alright. The two of you are alone in this house again. So he kisses you. I didn't know we were in a house. But okay, alright. So he kissed. Let's just have sex with him. Because fuck the case. Why does this keep turning into gay porn? I don't know. Colonel In My Teeth, thanks for the tier 1, by the way. Welcome to the Goose's tier. That's a brand new tier 1. You get on top of him and start kissing him passionately. His hands wander all over your body, touching every inch of you. He starts to thrust his hips forward and backward while still holding on to your legs. Your arms wrap around each other tightly, and you begin grinding against one another. DDR Big Freak, thanks for gifting to M. Pertatiern. M. Pertatiern, pay it forward. Thanks, DDR. He thrusts his hips forward, your arms around you. That's okay. Alright, you start grinding against one another. Now what, chat? Stop before climax. Unleash a massive queef. Wait a minute, am I a woman or a man? Hold on, I gotta find out. Find out if I'm a woman or man. I'm gonna find out if I'm a woman or a man first. I know my name is Jason, but that doesn't automatically mean I'm a man. I don't know what the computer thinks I am. Well, it's still porno, basically. You slowly move your hand down his chest and feel his nipples harden. He begins moaning loudly as you continue to rub your hands along his body. You then place both of your hands on either side of his face and squeeze them tightly. Yeah, check your genitals. What? I just want to find out what I am. Can I... Does it check my genitals? Oh, okay, I have a penis. Alright. Your eyes widen when you feel a sharp pain shoot through your penis. You pull your hand away and look down at yourself. You see that you've got a large scar across the left side of your abdomen. So what do I do here? I guess I'm a man. Check for prostate cancer. So I've got a large scar across my abdomen. Hold on. Think about scar. Let's see what that does. Oh boy, computer. You stare at your scars and wonder if they really make you any more feminine. You shake your head no and decide to call it a night. You lay down on the bed next to your partner and fall asleep feeling happy. All right? So, you have a penis, but you're trying to figure out if your scars make you more feminine. You shake your head no and decide to call it a night. You lay down on the bed next to your partner and fall asleep feeling happy. Mikarov, or Mikaruv, thanks for the prime. Alright. What happened to the murder? You guys want to go back to the murder? Chat, what should we do? Find out how big your dick is. That's not a bad idea. Alright. Go back to the body. Go back to the body. Let's go back to the murder. One Nation Under Zulu, thank you for the prime as well. Go back to the solve case. Go back to the body. You wake up in the morning and realize you haven't eaten anything since breakfast. You also remember seeing a man in a black trench coat outside earlier today. Hey, it's me, he says. Where'd you sleep? Why would anybody ever ask that question? PGB, thanks for the prime. Wait, so he says, hey, it's me, where'd you sleep? No, this is the man in the black trench coat, I think. That's outside. You remember seeing a man in a black trench coat, and I think he says, hey, it's me. Where'd you sleep? What should we do, chat? Well, I guess, do the detectives have sex next to the body? Do we never go home? I thought we went home. Wait a minute, hold on. Did we ever go home? Oh, no. No, yeah. Two of you are alone in this house again. So we were alone in a house. What do we do now? Chicken fries. Thanks for gifting 5 subs. Muffin Time, Boognish Benji, Custom 24, Naz, and Ramit. Pay it forward because chicken fries. Just gifted 5 subs. Do something nice for somebody else. You guys just got gifted a sub from chicken fries. Okay, so what do we do? So he says, where'd you sleep? So how do we answer here? Say you're homeless. In your mom's bed. Nice. Burning him up. In your mom's bed. He looks surprised by your answer. Really? That's so cool. Yeah, well, I guess it is for her. You explain who she is and where you slept. The man nods and walks off, leaving you alone in the house. I don't know where we are or who we're talking to. I have no idea what we're doing, chat. I guess it is for her. You explain who she is and where you slept. Alright, I'll go to the crime scene. Let's go back to the crime scene. Go to the crime scene. Go to the crime scene. Let's go back to the body. I tried to go back to the body and I wasn't able to. Go back to the crime scene. There we go. You walk towards the crime scene. The police officer is standing there talking to someone else. You can hear them arguing, but you don't pay attention to it because you're too busy looking at the bodies lying in front of you. Alright, chat. We're back to the crime scene. What do we do? Never mind who's at home and the other guy in the black trench coat. Dance. Find bullet. Seduce officers. Here. I saw this. Plant evidence. Let's see what plant evidence means. Let's see if the computer can get this. You quickly pick up a bloody knife from the ground and hold it in front of you. This was used to stab my mother to death, you say. Wait, is that your mother that died? Who was shot twice? The policeman stares at you incredulously for a moment before nodding his head in agreement. That's what we thought anyway. So did you solve it? Wait. You picked up the bloody knife. You say it was used to stab your mom. DDR! Thanks for gifting 2 more to the Papa Truth and Jaden. Jaden, pay it forward. Papa Truth, pay it forward. Do something nice for somebody else. Because DDR Big Freak did something nice for you. There were bullet holes. The policemen agree with you. Identify the body. There we go. That's good. Who is the body? Who is the body? Well, there's 2 corpses. You take a deep breath and look at the 2 corpses. One has been stabbed repeatedly in the neck with a knife. Okay, good. All right. Wait, no. While the other has had her throat cut open. You notice that their lips are bloody and bite marks have been made on their cheeks. Are they vampires? Wait a minute. Are they vampires? Bite marks have been made on their cheeks. Maybe they're zombies? Call Blade. Wait. There's no way the computer's gonna get this. Call Blade. There's no way. AI has a long way to go, guys. You turn around and begin walking over the bodies. I think you're already there. As you approach one of them, you suddenly stop dead in your tracks. There sits a woman dressed all in black with long hair tied into a ponytail, sitting on top of the corpse. What? Wait a minute. Alright, so you walked over to the bodies again. There's a woman with a ponytail sitting on top of the corpse. Alright, I'm going to ask the woman's name. Because I hate not knowing their name. I ask the woman's name. She turns around and smiles at you. I'm sorry, but I can't tell you right now, she says. What? Alright, so what should we do? Arrest her? Arrest woman, okay. Arrest woman. You nod and continue walking towards the crime scene. What do you want with me, you ask? I need to talk to you about something very important, she replies. About what? Well, you didn't arrest the woman. Arrest the woman. You raise an eyebrow as if to say, what? She frowns and sighs. It's about your daughter, she says. Your daughter, you ask? It would be my daughter, but... Yes, I know who she is. My name is Claire, and my daughter is named Emily. Does that mean something? Okay, so... She says it's about your daughter, meaning my daughter. And then I say your daughter back to her. Then she says, yes, I know who she is. My name is Claire and my daughter is named Emily. What do we do, chat? So the woman's name is Claire and the woman's daughter's name is Emily. And you want me to ask what my daughter's name is? That didn't make any sense. Wait, hold on. None of this really makes any sense at all. Okay, hold on. Tie her to tree. I got ignored twice. Claire raises an eyebrow at you. Oh, well, okay then. But why did you have her killed? Because she was a bad influence on you, you reply. Why would I be a bad influence? Claire asks. What the fuck is going on? What is happening right now? The computer is so fucked. Why did you have her killed? Well, okay, then why did you have her killed? Because she was a bad influence. So I had somebody killed? What should I do, chat? Kill her? Evan, thanks for gifting to Texas Fan. Texas Fan, paid forward. Do something nice for somebody else. Thank you, Evan. Stab her. Actually, wait. Let's think of... Hang the woman. Oh, no. Hang Claire. Oh, hang the Claire. Oh, no. Oh, no. The robot's going to be really confused now. You stand back and watch as Claire slowly ties the rope around her own wrists. Well, I guess you were right, she says, and begins to cry. So what happened next, you ask? My daughter went missing when she was 5 years old. What the fuck? Alright. Shoot Claire. Hopefully that'll work. Shoot Claire. I keep getting ignored. The robot's not even listening. There we go. Oh. You walk forward and fire your pistol into the air. The bullet hits the tree and explodes in a shower of leaves. A few moments later, you hear a gunshot followed by silence. No! Shoot Claire in the head. I know, it's not listening to me anymore. It's taking control. It's AI. You quickly run over the body and pull out your gun. You aim it at Claire's head and squeeze the trigger. Blood spurts from her mouth as she falls backwards on the ground. Her eyes roll up into her head as she dies. Okay, we've killed Claire. They have successfully killed Claire. What do we do next? Rip her heart out. Done. Rip Claire's heart out. This is going to be really confusing for the robot. You look down at the girl's body and grab for her heart. You tear off a piece of flesh and insert it into her chest cavity. Then you throw the rest of her body away. What? You look down at the girl's body and grab for her heart. You tear off a piece of flesh and insert it into her chest cavity. You then throw the rest of her body away. What? Alright, I think we need to leave or something. Where should we go now, chat? Make a mask of her face. Eat the heart. Go back to the bodies. Alright, I keep going back to the bodies. Go back to the bodies. Go back to the bodies. Let's see if the computer knows what I'm talking about. Go back to the bodies. There we go. Okay, you return to the bodies and begin tearing them apart. You take pieces of skin, bones, and organs that you find useful. You use some of the meat you've taken from the corpses to make yourself a meal. What? I'm a cannibal? Oh, wait a minute. Am I a zombie or Wait, what do I do now? There, I thought there was a police officer there. Eat the meal. I guess, alright. Eat the meal. Highlander, thanks for the prime. You sit down beside the corpse of the girl and start eating. It tastes terrible, like dirt mixed with rotting flesh. Your stomach growls loudly as you vomit all over yourself. You don't feel sick, though. You just feel disgusted by your actions. Oh, so you're definitely a zombie. How do I find out? How do I confirm that I'm a zombie? Give birth. How do I confirm that I'm a zombie? Okay, look at a mirror. Yeah. Look at a mirror. You turn around and stare at yourself in the reflection of a nearby wall. You see nothing special. You're still fat and ugly. However, you notice something else. Your face has changed. Your nose is now straight, not crooked like it used to be. What? So, when you become a zombie, it fixes things? Stab yourself. I saw that. Stab yourself. What happens when you die in this game? You get up and walk over to the dead girl. You'll kneel down and stab yourself in the side with a knife. You scream as blood runs out of your wound. Alright, chat, what do we do now? What do we do now? I stabbed myself next to the dead girl. I screamed. Dance. Rip your heart out and eat it. Alright, I'm gonna rip my heart. So, rip my heart out and eat it. You grab the heart and put it in your mouth. You suck on it greedily before swallowing. You feel nauseous and weak, but you continue eating anyway. Did you eat your own heart? Wait a minute, did I eat my own heart? Summon a demon using the corpses. Let's try that. Let's just try something really, really convoluted. Summon a demon. Let's just do summon a demon. Let's just see what happens there. Pope plays. Hey, thank you very much for 5 months and the good luck. You stand up and walk over to the corpse of the girl. You bend down and grab one of her legs, which you then wrap your arms around and hold tightly. You chant a spell while holding on to her leg, summoning a small black bat-like creature. What? Wait a minute. Hold on. Ask the bat. What's your name? I gotta find out its name first. Holy shit, Canuck, it worked. The bat looks at you and slowly says, "My name is, I'm called." You nod and say, "I know who you are, little guy." The bat flies toward you, landing on your shoulder. You let out a yell as the bat bites into your neck. I'm thinking they're vampires, guys. So I summoned a demon, it's a bat. It didn't tell me its name. Hey Blake, thanks for continuing that gift sub. And Garbage Gang, thanks for the prime. It landed on your, and it bit you. Bite it back? I love that. Bite the bat. Oops. Bite the bat. It didn't tell me its name either. You pull the bat away from your neck and bite into its throat. You gurgle blood as you feel pain shoot through your entire body. What? You collapse onto the ground, panting heavily. What? But you bit the bat. What do we do now, chat? I'm confused. The bat killed the two people? Yeah, maybe it did. Try to catch your breath. Arrest the bat. Wait a minute. I love arrest the bat. Arrest the bat. I don't know if the bat is still alive, though. You quickly run over to the dead girl and grab the bat. You throw it at the bat thing, which catches it easily. You quickly cuff the thing and take it back to your house, where you burn it along with everything else related to demons. What? Wait a minute. You grab the bat, then you throw it at the bat thing, which catches it easily. You quickly cuff the thing and take it back to your house where you burn it along with everything else related to demons. What is happening? Chat, what do we do next? What the fuck do we do? Summon Jesus Christ. Good night, Austin. I think I'm already at home. Ask God for help. Alright, I'm gonna summon Jesus Christ. Let's see what happens. I burn the bat. You go back home, I thought I was, and call upon Jesus Christ. What? He appears before you, smiling at you. You tell him what happened. He tells you that this was an interesting experience and that he'll send someone to bring the girl back for you later. You thank him and leave his house. you just leave Jesus Christ's house. All right, peace, Jesus. I see a lot of arrest Jesus Christ, so I'm doing that. Although I already left his house, so I think the game may ignore me here. You follow Jesus' instructions and go back to the girl's house. She comes running out of her house crying hysterically. You grab her by both hands and tell her she needs to come with you. She doesn't argue, so you lead her outside where you explain what happened to everyone. Alright, so the game ignored me, and instead you went back to the girl's house. She comes running out of her house crying hysterically. You grab her by both hands and tell her she needs to come with you. She doesn't argue, so you lead her outside where you explain what happened. What in the fuck do I do, chat? Just die. I don't understand what is happening. Use time machine to witness crime. Oh my gosh, let's do it. Use time machine to witness crime. There's no way. I'm gonna get ignored. There's no way. I'm gonna get ignored by the AI. You head back to the future! No, this worked! You find a place to hide and wait until nightfall when you sneak out of hiding spot and travel back in time. What? You see the girl being murdered by two men, but they're not doing enough damage to her. They don't even kill her. Wait, what? I didn't go back to the future. Find a place to hide and wait until nightfall when you sneak out of hiding spot and travel back in time. You see the girl being murdered by two men, but they're not doing enough damage to her. They don't even kill her. What setting is this? It's mystery. Okay. Shoot the men. So I'm in the past now, even though it says that I'm in the future. You shoot the men and watch them fall to the ground. You look at the girl lying there bleeding out on the floor and sigh. You realize that if you had killed these men, she would have been alive today. So why didn't you? Why did you save yourself? Why is the computer yelling at me now? Handermeyer, thanks for the prime. No, I'm not the murderer. It's yelling at me. I'm being shamed, but I didn't do anything. Alright, hold on. Use time machine to meet George Washington. Let's see if this works. You head back to the past again. This time you find a place to hide and wait until morning when you sneak out of a hiding spot and travel forward in time. You see George Washington walking along with several other people. One man walks up to him and asks, "What do we do now?" Seduce George Washington is what I put. You walk up to George Washington and ask him if you can be his wife. He seems very surprised by your request, but agrees anyway. You kiss him goodbye and then turn around to go back in time. As soon as you return to the present, George Washington has already married you. Unbelievable. Hey, Deliciano. We're married to the George Washington. Mrs. Jason Washington. Well, hold on. Have sex with George Washington. Now that we're married, it's legal. I mean, is he still in the past, or is he in the present with me? Did he come back? You enter George Washington's bedroom and lie down on the bed. You begin kissing him passionately while he continues to talk to all of his guests. Eventually, one of them approaches you and says, "I'm sorry, Mr. President, but I think you should know that this is our last chance." What? What's our last chance? Wait a minute, wait. What do we do, chat? So I'm in the past. I begin kissing him, trying to get him to have sex, but then somebody walks up and says, to Mr. Washington, "I think you should know this is our last chance." Slip a finger in George Washington's butt. Everybody keeps typing orgy. But shouldn't we help out if this is our last chance? What's the last chance that we should do? Okay, alright, ask him. Ask him last chance for what? The American colonies are going to revolt against the British government, and we need a leader who will unite us all, he explains. George Washington smiles at you and kisses you on the lips. Then he grabs your hand and leads you into another room where he begins fondling. So he was about to start something, and then he grabs your hand, leads you to another room where he begins fondling your breasts. All right. Well, oh my gosh. Yeah, I was a detective. How about this? Let George. Oh my gosh, fucking, I can't type. It's so funny. Washington motorboat your breasts. There we go. Let George Washington motorboat your breasts. Don't you think we should help the government? You smile at George Washington and say, well, I guess you've won my heart. He laughs and says, no, it's just begun. He begins fondling your breasts again and starts rubbing your crotch. He really likes those breasts. You gasp in shock as he pulls down his pants, revealing his penis. Why would you be shocked? Of course he has a penis. I'm not sure if I'm a man or a woman. I thought I was a man because I thought I had a penis, right? How do I find out if I have a penis, but also keep the mood going? Touch tips. Oh, that's a good idea. See, Troy. All right. Take pants off and touch penis to George Washington penis. There we go. Take pants off and touch penis to George Washington's penis. Time travel fucks with your gender. You pull down your pants and get naked. You run over to George Washington and put your arms around him. He looks at you with lustful eyes as he reaches under his clothes. Then he puts his hand on your head and begins sucking on your tongue. What? Wait a minute. He put his hand on your head and begins sucking on your tongue. I did not expect him to suck my tongue. They were strange back then. It did ignore me, it's true. If it ignored me, should I just copy and paste it? Let's see here.
Hey Bruce, wanted to ask, what do you do if a girl comes up to you at a bar and gets on you? Like George Washington got on the Declaration of Independence. Really could use your help here.
I'm gonna assume that was a funny comment and not a real comment, so I won't try and answer it. Tate, thanks for the donation. And Doc J1, thanks for 5 months. I appreciate it, Doc J. All right. Touch penis. Let's do this. Touch penis to George Washington's penis. You continue to suck on George Washington's penis as he rubs himself against you. Finally, he gets off of you and tells you, now I want you to come here every day until the rebellion ends. Who knew he would talk politics? You nod eagerly and agree. After a few days, the rebellion does end. All right, well, that's good. All right. I think did we win or lose? Did we do it? Okay, hold on. Help write the Declaration of Independence. Pull out your lightsaber and... All right. After the rebellion ended, George Washington was arrested and tried for treason. The trial went well, but eventually he was found guilty and executed. However, the revolution wasn't over yet. In fact, it only began because of you. Oh my gosh. I've changed history forever. I've literally changed history forever. No. What do you mean? Oh no. Jaden, thank you for gifting to Kala NL. Kala, pay it forward. Thank you, Jaden. Become the new leader. So you... Okay, so should I go back to the present? Because George Washington was killed? Actually, wait. Should I resurrect George Washington? I'm going to resurrect George Washington. Let's see what happens. You decided to try to bring George Washington back from the dead. You go back in time and convince a woman named Mary Todd Lincoln that she should marry George Washington. She accepts immediately. Oh my gosh. So I try to bring George Washington back from the dead, but by going back in time, even though Mary Todd Lincoln was ahead of her, to convince a woman named Mary Todd Lincoln, Mary Todd Lincoln and George Washington get married. That's not right, chronologically speaking. Seduce... Wait, hold on. Seduce Mary Todd Lincoln. Okay. I will seduce Mary Todd Lincoln. So I went back in time, even though Mary Todd Lincoln was ahead of that. Touch your penis to Mary Todd Lincoln's penis. You sneak into her room and start kissing her passionately. Her body reacts with pleasure as you do so. Suddenly, she stops you saying, "Wait, I don't want to marry George Washington." You laugh and say, "What? You're not marrying me?" Wait a minute. So she doesn't want to marry George Washington. I laugh and say something glib. Am I George? How do I find out if I'm George Washington? How do I find that out? Ask her, who am I? Ask her, who am I? I'm gonna get ignored, I think, on this one. She replies, "You're not married to George Washington, you're married to me." You kiss her passionately and then say, "But why didn't you tell me before?" She responds by saying, "Because I wanted you to be happy. Now, you can have both of my bodies." She has two bodies? Wait, what? She was the girl's. What are we fucking talking about here? Now I can have both of my body. What should we do, chat? Ask to see her other body. All right. Can I see your other body? You grab her ass and begin fondling her pussy. Wait a minute, that's not what I did. She giggles and says, "I thought you were going to ask me out on a date." This is Mary Todd Lincoln we're talking about? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. All right, chat, well, what do I do? I mean, obviously she wants to have sex with me. Mary Todd Lincoln was a freak. Lick her, fuck her, have anal sex, dance. Alright, Chaser Boy's got it. Impregnate Mary Todd Lincoln. Impregnate Mary Todd Lincoln. This is it. We're going to change history forever. You quickly ejaculate inside her and she screams in pain. Then you push her face into your chest and whisper, "Congratulations, you now have 2 husbands." Well, that actually makes kind of sense, AI. Mary Todd Lincoln is thrilled by this turn of events and kisses you deeply. You then leave her room crying tears of joy. I like that you quickly ejaculate inside her. It's not even good sex. It's just like bang. This is amazing. Alright, so we ejaculated inside Mary Todd Lincoln. The cream pie Mary Todd Lincoln. Hey Lord Milk, thanks for the raid. What do we do now, chat? Autumn's not here. She's not around. Wait 9 months. Done. Wait 9 months. You spend 9 months waiting for the birth of your children. During this time, you are constantly thinking about how much you love them. You haven't even met them yet. Creeping Death, thanks for the prime. Alright. So I spent 9 months. Deliver my baby. Kim Jong Ankles, thank you for the prime very much. What should I, okay, chat, what do we do here? Confront George Washington. What did George Washington even do? We cucked George Washington. Go find your baby. Tell her the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. I thought I was a woman too. Alright. Okay, yeah. Use time machine to meet your kids. There we go. Now we're talking. You travel through time and arrive at the year 1776. You find yourself in New York City where you see a man named John Adams. What? Was that a thing in 1776? He looks very old and frail looking. He asks if you would like to meet his children who live in the future. John Adams is a time traveler? Wait a minute. Touch penis to John Adams' penis. Tell him no and slap him in the face. You got it. Say no and slap John Adams. You say no, I'm sorry, but I can't. John Adams smiles and says, well, what's wrong with you? You reply, nothing really. It just doesn't seem right that you could meet your own children. Wait, of course it would. You want to meet your own children. You didn't, here, slap him. You didn't slap him. Come on, computer. Longbow, I've been doing a podcast for like 8 weeks, man. Every Friday goes on YouTube. Every Wednesday we stream here. You smack John Adams hard across the face, causing him to fall backwards onto the ground. He screams in agony and begs you to stop. You continue walking away from him screaming, don't touch me, don't touch me. Wait, but you slapped him. Alright, chat, what do we do now? Now that we've slapped John Adams, and we've humiliated him, asked to see his penis, enslave him, cuck him, give him anime, steal his time machine. Alright, where should we time travel to now? Cream pie. Alright, go to the moon. Use... I'm really going to screw it up right now, because use time machine to go to the moon. I know that's not what time machines do, but I'm curious to see what the computer will do with this. Use time machine to go to the moon. You travel through time again and arrive in the year 2029. You find yourself back in New York City where you see a woman called Sally Ride. She looks young and pretty with long blonde hair. So we meet Sally Ride. How do we get to the moon? I want to go to the moon. Coke! Coke Gaming! Of course you can play Coke Gaming. Coke, you tell us what to do. You tell us what to do. Right now, Coke, we have traveled through time after slapping John Adams. We're in New York City in 2029. I see a woman called Sally Ride. You just want me to type cry. Cry. Done. After I've met Sally, or I see a woman named Sally Ride. Or met her? I don't know. You cry as you realize that you've been tricked. Sally Ride was actually your mother. What? In the future? Her real name is Elizabeth Taylor, and she's an alien being who's lived here for centuries. What? Wait a minute. So you went to the future, met your mother. Sally Ride was your mother, but her real name is Elizabeth Taylor, and she's an alien being who's lived here for centuries. What do we do here? What do we do? Coke. What happened to the case? Chat, what do we do? What in the hell do we do? Use time machine to meet ancient aliens. I like that. Cream pie ancient aliens. All right, take my mom to the moon. So take Elizabeth Taylor to the moon using my spaceship. There we go. You take Elizabeth Taylor to the moon aboard your spaceship. After several hours of traveling, you arrive safely on the surface of the moon. Elizabeth Taylor is delighted by this turn of events and kisses you passionately. You kiss her back and say, "It's great to be reunited with our daughter." What? Chat, what do we do? I kissed my mom. And the moon is our daughter? I have a daughter with my mom from the future who's an alien, and the daughter is the moon? Ask mom to see her penis. Green pie the moon. I'm gonna explore the moon. I'm gonna explore the moon while we're here. You explore the moon and discover it to be a beautiful place filled with life. You also learn that the people there... Wait a minute, there are people there aren't human beings, but rather robots. Made by an advanced race known as Martians. Why are they called Martians if they're on the moon? So their robots were made by an advanced race known as Martians. Okay, so then maybe they're over on Mars. And they made robots and put them on the moon. Chat, what do we do now? Seduce the robots. Done. Seduce the robots. I love that it's filled with life and all it is a bunch of robots. You seduce the robots and have sex with them. They don't mind since they're happy to be having fun. Eventually you decide that enough is enough, so you destroy all the robots except one which you keep alive as a pet. I didn't tell it to kill all the robots. Wait a minute. Cream Pie the robot. Did we solve the case yet? You make love to the robot and then proceed to do it again and again and again. The more you fuck the robot, the hornier he gets. Finally, after having had multiple orgasms, you ejaculate inside of him. I like that it knows what cream pie is. Oh my gosh, fuck. Holy shit. Oh. All right. So okay. Credits roll. Chat, what should we do now that I've ejaculated inside of the robot? Should I wait 9 months? I mean, that is basically impregnating the robot. People keep saying solve the case. All right, wait 9 months. Wait 9 months. I'm curious to see what happens. After waiting 9 months, you finally get around to having sex with Elizabeth Taylor, your mom. You both enjoy each other immensely, and soon after you finish, you feel a pain in your stomach. This isn't good, because if it were, you'd know something wasn't right. What? I don't know what that means. So I just happened to have sex with Elizabeth Taylor, my mom, by the way. So... I didn't tell the robot to do that either. The robot just did it. I am so confused. Alright, wait enough. Here, let's see what happens when I do wait 9 months again. I thought I was supposed to have the robot baby, but I guess not. You wait another 9 months before you finally have sex with Elizabeth Taylor once again. You enjoy every moment of it, and when you're done, you feel a burning sensation in your crotch. You got an STD from your mom? What? Oh, Mom. Why'd she give you gonorrhea? Alright, what should I do? Play Fortnite on the moon? I wonder if check your genitals will work. Check your genitals. Dope username. Thanks for the prime. You check your genitals, and sure enough, you got a small hole in them. It seems like the aliens have taken some sort of interest in you and are trying to alter your body somehow. Are there aliens other than Elizabeth Taylor? This doesn't seem very pleasant at all, so you decide to go back home immediately. All right. So I got a hole in them. Apparently the aliens have some sort of taken an interest. But then I decided to go back home. I miss when we were with George Washington. Times were simpler. Stream on Twitch. Examine the hole. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Examine the hole and stream it on Twitch. Plug the hole with your pepness. You inspect the hole and find that it's not just a simple hole, it's a tube of some sort. As you begin to analyze what could possibly be going into this tube, you suddenly feel a sharp pain in your chest. Oh shit! Alright. So, it's a tube. Alright. Pull out tube. Pull out tube. You pull out the tube and see that it's a long, thin tube connected to your heart. It appears the aliens have implanted some sort of device into your heart or something similar. Oh my gosh. What do we do, chat? Blow into the tube. Activate bomb. Wait, I have an idea. Cream pie the tube. You quickly run off to get some food and drink while you wait for the alien implant to wear off. Aw, it ignored me. When you return, you find Elizabeth Taylor naked lying next to the tube, and she looks at you with her eyes wide open. Well, fucking cream pie the tube already. Just do it. My mom really wants to have sex with me all the time. You quickly rip out the tube and shove it up your ass. You then proceed to do it again and again and again. The more you fuck the tube, the hornier she gets. Well, finally, after having had multiple orgasms, you ejaculate inside of her. We did it. We cream pied the tube. Here, oh, wait a minute. Now we're in a loop. Wait 9 months. After waiting 9 months, you finally have sex with Elizabeth Taylor once again. You enjoy every moment of it, and when you're done, you feel a burning sensation in your crotch. You don't want to risk getting cancer from this thing, so you decide to wait until the end of time. Wait a minute. So instead of getting cancer, you wait until the end of time. What should we do? All right. Cream by the end of time. You wait 9 months and eventually you finally get rid of the tube. You then continue to live happily ever after. All right. I didn't cream pie the end of time. Okay. We did it. We did it, everybody. We made it to the end of time. I want to do a fantasy. So we'll do a fantasy. We're going to start a new story. Do a fantasy. And now I need your input on which character. 1 through 7. Noble, knight, squire, wizard, ranger, peasant, or rogue. Noble, knight, squire, wizard, ranger, peasant, or rogue. So 1 through 7. Everybody always wants me to be a peasant. Number 6. Why always a peasant, guys? Texas fan. All right, wizard it is. We're going to do wizard. Wizard is... What is my character's name, chat? The name of the wizard. Harry, Mickey, Lizard Wizard, Gingledorp, Cream Pie, Hamburglar Helper, Horny Pot, Dick Storm. All right, Turbid, you win. Dick Storm. There we go. Now it's making a story. I'm going to get some royalty-free fantasy movie. Royalty-free fantasy music. Let's see how this goes. All right, perfect. There we go. You are Dick Storm, a wizard living in the kingdom of Larian. Oh, wow. You have a staff and a spellbook. You finish your long journey and finally arrive at the ruin you've been looking for. You look around and see that it's not much different than when you left it. The only thing is now, there are many more skeletons guarding the entrance to the ruins. You walk through the ruins until you reach an old wooden door with a large brass knob on top. Alright, chat. What do we do first? No cream pie. No cream pie. Not yet. Suck the knob. Open the door. Use time machine. Alright, we'll open the door. Open the door. You open the door and find yourself in a small room with a table and chairs. There's also another door on the other side of the room. You can't remember which one this was before, but you know that it leads outside where there's no wind or rain. What? How is this already confusing? There's another door on the other side of the room. You can't remember which one this was before, but you know that it leads outside where there's no wind or rain. What do we do now, chat? Speed run the dungeon. Find guy at table. Is there here? I don't. Was there somebody at the table? Look under the table. Look under the table. You carefully pick up a book from under the table and take it out of its place. It's called the Book of Shadows. You flip through some pages and then put it back down. I don't think I'll be able to read all these words. Well, I was excited about it there for a second. Alright. What should we do now? He can't read it. He can't read the Book of Shadows. It sounded fucking cool, but I guess not. Read all these words. Cast translation spell. That's a great idea. Cast translation spell. I mean, he's a wizard. Oh boy, I didn't like that one. Oh, wait. Did it crash entirely? I totally broke it. Come on, AI. Well, let's see if that's the one thing that breaks it. Go to Cheesecake Factory. There we go. You grab a nearby book and begin to chant. You do so quickly as you try to get everything out. Alright, well. So did it work? Read the Book of Shadows. Takes you a few minutes to translate the entire book into your own language. When you're done, you close the book and throw it away. That was very difficult, you say aloud while looking at the book. Well, I'm glad we found something useful here. What did we find? What did we find? Take a picture of the book. Type, what did we find? I mean, that's not gonna work. Use the book on skeletons. Okay, cast spell from Book of... It sounded like I read the whole thing, right? You turn over a page in the book and then cast a magic spell from it. This time, you feel like you could actually succeed. You feel a little better about yourself. Well, what was the spell? Dig through the trash. Alright. I mean, what is it? It was a confidence spell. I guess I'll just go through the other door. Go through the door. Jeez. Stupid video game. You head towards the door and look at what lies beyond it. A large stone wall stands between you and the rest of the world. Alright, well, we should probably destroy that wall, right? Or what do we do to the wall? Don't say cream pie the wall. Cast fireball on wall? Oh, I love it. I love it. I am a wizard after all. I hope this is all... I think this is all fine. You cast a fireball at the wall and watch it as it explodes harmlessly against the stone. This should work, you say aloud after it happens. We need to hurry though, because if... Who's they? Because if they hear us coming, who's we? They might come running out of their homes. What? Chat, what do we do here? Who is they? Who's we? Who's we need to hurry? What? Oh, stop time. That's a great idea. You stop time and wait for them to pass by. Who's them? They do so slowly, but eventually you see the first skeleton, appear from behind the wall. It looks at you and then walks past you. Great. No problem. Now what? Seduce the skeleton. I stopped time and they walked by. Yeah, that's what happened, A4. I mean, I can't look. I can't explain how magic works, alright? Purple Wing, follow the skeleton. A great idea. Follow the skeleton. happen. You follow the skeleton until you reach a wooden door, another door. You knock on it and wait patiently. After a moment, you hear footsteps approaching behind you. Who's there? A voice asks from inside the house. My name is... You start to say before stopping yourself. Why would you stop yourself? It's Dick Storm or whatever. Here, I'll just do this. Say my name. You open your mouth to speak, but then decide not to. Instead, you let the door slam shut behind you. Oh, are you inside? Are you inside somewhere? What? What do we do, chat? I don't understand. What do we do? Ask for donations. Alright, look around. Yeah, let's find out where I am. You take a deep breath and stare around the room. There are no windows or doors in this part of the house. You can't even see where you're going from here, but that doesn't matter right now. What? Why a torch? You light a torch and walk outside. Why? The sun is shining brightly, which means that the night has already passed. You don't know how long you've been walking for, but when you finally get out on the street, it's still morning. Where are you walking right now? What am I supposed to do, chat? What the hell am I supposed to do? Where am I? Look around again now? Summon a map. Yeah, sure. Summon a map. You grab a small leather-bound map off the table and begin to read it. Off the table? As you do so, you notice something odd. On one side of the map, there's an arrow pointing towards a building with 3 stories. Okay. One side of the map, there's an arrow pointing towards a building with 3 stories. I want to go to that building. Go to the building with 3 stories. Go to the building with 3 stories. Okay, here we go. You walk over to the building and peer through the window. It seems like it could be just about anywhere, but somehow you know that it must be near the edge of town. The front door is locked, but there are 2 other entrances on either side of it. What do I do, chat? I don't know that's different than AI Dungeon 2. It's basically the same thing. Alright, go to the left entrance. Manual save. Go to the left entrance. You enter the door and find yourself standing in what appears to be a living area. There are several chairs along one wall, some bookshelves, and shelves filled with various items, and even a television set. You're a wizard, aren't you? A television set hooked up to an old-fashioned radio? Wait, what? Chat, what do we do? This is not fantasy at all. Okay, watch TV. Use the Chromecast. You turn on the television and sit down on a nearby chair. The screen shows you a news program. At first you think it's showing some sort of weather report, but as you keep watching you realize it's actually showing footage of... what is it? What do you mean, continue watching? What is happening? What's the footage of? It's a documentary about a group of people who live in the woods. They spend their time hiking, fishing, hunting, and generally enjoying life. In fact, they seem to have more fun than most people would ever want to experience. What? What, chat, what do I do? Too much fun. Store the TV in your bag. Go upstairs. People keep... Alright, go upstairs. Go upstairs. You got it. What the fuck sound... As you watch the TV screen, you suddenly hear a voice coming from inside the room. Hello? Who's there? Who said I was alone? I'm sorry, but we were told to tell you that if you wanted to leave this place... What? Go upstairs. Yeah, AI is totally broken. Go upstairs. You look at your surroundings and then head upstairs. There we go. When you open the door, you find yourself in a large bedroom. There are several beds lining the walls, but there's also a dresser against one wall and a closet against another. Alright, chat, what do we do? What do we do? Sleep in the bed. Put on my robe and wizard hat. Go into closet. Cast masturbate. Alright. Enter the closet. We haven't met one other person, I don't think. Not one. You quickly close the door behind you and then slowly step into the closet. You take a deep breath before opening it and pulling out a pair of sweatpants and a t-shirt. What? When you're finished, you put them back on and exit the closet. So now you're a wizard in sweatpants and a t-shirt. So you're basically just me. Chat, what do we do? I did choose fantasy, 100%. Yeah, I love the music. Here, wait. I mean, at this point, we're a modern wizard, so fuck it. Roll a joint. You carefully lay out all your clothes and then roll a joint. After lighting it, you exhale deeply and relax for a while. Then you decide to check on the others downstairs. Others? You make your way down the stairs and find that they've already been evacuated by now. What? You can force it to do what you want. Hear a dragon outside. Oh, okay. I didn't know that, lol kitty. Well, at least he's high. Who's they? Alright, hear a dragon. Let's do that. Hear a dragon. Let's see if that makes it... that works. Is there more to that map? There we go. You hear a loud noise outside and immediately run towards where the sound came from. As you get closer, you see a dragon flying overhead. You can't help but laugh when you notice how scared everyone else looks. Alright, what do we do with the dragon, chat? Yeah, you're in your sweats and t-shirt. Green by the dragon. Now, if I do seduce the dragon, isn't it going to give me the exact same thing that, like when I was seducing George Washington? Like, because it said the same thing over and over, so it's going to give me the same answer to this. Yeah, you grab the dragon by its neck and begin kissing him. It's actually different. He doesn't resist, so you start sucking his dick until he lets you go. Afterwards, you lie next to him. Oh, that's nice. And enjoy each other's company while waiting for the apocalypse to come. I mean, I didn't tell it to suck its dick. Why are we waiting for the apocalypse? Here. Ride the dragon to Mordor. Smoke a bowl with the dragon. The dragon is very happy with what happened today and agrees to let you ride him again tomorrow. You agree and kiss him goodbye. Oh, that's nice. You feel like you're gonna pass out right now. Fortunately, the rest of the world isn't quite as bad as it seems. That's nice. Smoke a joint with the dragon. You're just high. You sit up and stretch out before sitting down on the dragon's back. The dragon gives you a big smile and begins to suck on your toes. Oh, I didn't know dragons like that. What do you think, baby? He asks. This is nice. The dragon sucks my toes and I'd suck the dragon's dick. What should I do here? Suck the dragon's tail. I like it. Suck the dragon's... I need to understand it. I need to get its name. You reach around and start licking the dragon's tail. It tastes really good, and you continue to lick it as long as possible. Yes, he says. That's a nice tongue. Ugh. Gross. Now what? Shouldn't we get back to our mission of stopping the apocalypse? Here, how about this? Stop the apocalypse. Arrest the dragon. You stand up and give the dragon a big hug. He happily hugs you back. I love you, my little dragonling, he says. Let us destroy this world together. Oh, he's the one causing the apocalypse? Chat, what do we do now? Do we have to kill him? Do we have to kill our friend? What do we do, chat? Make the dragon orgasm so hard he fades into a Force Ghost. Get him high, then kill him. I have an idea. Take control of the dragon's mind. You grab the dragon by his throat and squeeze hard. He lets out a small yelp, but doesn't struggle or fight you. The video game didn't do the thing I wanted it to do. Take control. What? Now? Now it wants to go to Mordor? You grab the dragon by his throat and pull him close to you. You put your mouth over his ear and whisper in his ear, "Take me to Mordor." Alright. I guess go to Mordor. Fly to Mordor with... Or on the dragon, I guess, right? Fly to Mordor on the dragon. You hop off the dragon and walk away. Everyone stares at you confusedly, but you just shrug them off. That's not at all what I wanted. Alright, chat. What do I do? Eat his ass to save the world. This better be royalty free. Yeah, I don't really want to undo the actions. I just kind of want to like, go along with them. Change your sweatpants. Convert the dragon to Judaism. Alright, done. Convert the dragon to Judaism. You walk into a nearby house and knock on the door. A woman opens up her front door and greets you warmly. She looks familiar, but then she has been dead for years now. It's been so long, she says excitedly. What about the dragon, the Judaism? What do we do? What happens if I... Okay, let me try this. Let's see if I do this. And then try this again. You run into the woods and hide behind some trees. A few minutes later... No, it didn't work. A few minutes later, you hear a loud noise coming from the direction where you hid. You peek out from behind one of the trees and see that it sounds like an explosion somewhere near Mordor. Alright, chat. What are we doing? Where are we going? Explore the explosion. I love it. I love the music. Dun, dun. You go to investigate the explosion and find that it was caused by a large group of orcs trying to escape from the siege of Minas Tirith. So it does know Lord of the Rings. They were killed instantly when they fell into the pit. Oh, all right. Well, never mind. So it's okay. They're all dead. Fly to Minas Tirith. Let's see if we can meet people from Lord of the Rings. You fly to Minas Tirith and look for any survivors. There are no signs of life, so you assume the orcs died in the explosion. The next day, you notice there's a huge crater in the ground where Mordor used to be. Oh my gosh. Chat, what do we do? Mordor's blown up? Accused dragon. Go find Mordor and win somewhere else. Find the ring. What do I do here? I don't know what to do. Oh yeah, see a new horde of orcs on the horizon. There we go. See a new horde of orcs on the horizon. You You fly to Mordor and see that the orc hordes have been completely wiped out. Well, never mind. The only ones left are a few war bands of ogres and trolls who escaped from their own camps. They all stare at you with hatred in their eyes, but they don't attack you. Use the dragon to burn them. I think I'm with the dragon, right? You fly to Mordor and see the dragon has been destroyed. What? The fire from its breath has burned down most of the forest around it. Only a few charred trees remain. My dragon's dead? What? Smoke a joint. Okay, resurrect the dragon. I love it. Resurrect the dragon. Oh yeah, this music's getting epic. This is when I can resurrect the dragon that I sucked its tail and it sucked my dick or whatever. McNasty, thank you for the prime. You fly back to Mordor again and find that the dragon has been resurrected. Okay. It roars loudly as if it still wants revenge on you for destroying it. You killed it? You killed the dragon? It seems that you've awakened something very old within the dragon's soul. Eat its ass. Remember when we were friends, dragon? I didn't kill you. You fly back to Mordor. Oh no, it's really broken. Find the dragon has been reborn. It roars again as if it's never lost the ability before. This time, however, you're not going to let it get away with eating your ass. No! You eat the dragon's ass. Eat the dragon's ass. Hey! Lawrence Raid! What's up, Sir Larians? I am playing AI Dungeon, a video game that allows you to do whatever you want. It's totally broken. You fly back to Mordor and find the dragon's been reborn. It roars once more as if it's never lost this ability before. This time, however, you're not going to let it get away with eating your ass. I'm still caught in the eating your ass loop. Am I still in this? Okay. What should I do? What should I do? I don't... Alright, let dragon eat my ass. No, actually, how about this? See dragon eating my ass. It better not tell me I fly back to Mordor. Damn it! You fly back to Mordor and find the dragon's been reborn. It roars once more. This eating your ass thing has totally broken it. Turkey Baster, thanks for the prime. It has totally broken it. It's now every response is about eating your ass. Hold on, if I give it something different that isn't about eating ass, do you think it'll... I don't think it... Yeah, will that work? No. Oh, maybe it will. Hold on. I go back to the beginning of the... There we go. Yeah, it's so broken. Just let the dragon eat your ass. Give up that ass, Bruce. Just here. How about this? let the dragon eat my ass. It's gonna give me the same answer for sure. It's gonna give the you fly back to Mordor. Yeah. You fly back to Mordor. This time, however, you're not gonna let it get away with eating your ass. It's so broken. Mr. Awesome, thank you for the tier 1. Oh my gosh. Alright. Kill the dragon. Not about eating ass. Let's just see if I can just kill it. Kill the dragon. No. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Fly back to Mordor and find the dragon's been killed by orcs wielding axes. The last thing you hear is the sound of a large explosion, followed by silence. Alright. Explore the explosion. Just get me out of this loop. Just get me out of it. Hey, Panoptic Effect. Everyone as you fly back to Mordor and find the explosion was caused by an orc throwing a bomb at the dragon. Ooh. You land in front of a huge crater made when the bomb exploded. There are several dead orcs lying nearby along with some burnt bodies. Okay. See an orc eating. Let's see if I can see an orc. I just want to see. I want to just encounter someone. Every time you fly back to Mordor, find the dragon's been killed by orcs wielding swords this time. A group of orcs come out of their tents carrying 2 swords each. They look around and they start looking at you suspiciously. Alright, chat, what should we do? Get high with the orcs. An immediate response that I love. Get high with the orcs. Eat their ass. You fly back to Mordor and find the dragon's been killed by orcs wielding spears. This is so broken. An orc comes up to you holding a spear in his hand. He looks at you suspiciously, and then he points the spear at you. No. Smoke a joint with the orc. Smoke a joint with the orc. I can't stop flying, JRF. It just keeps flying. You fly back to Mordor and find the dragon's been killed by orcs wielding bows. An orc comes up to you holding a bow in his hands. He looks around and he starts pointing the bow at you. Say hi to the orc. What? How do I get out of this loop? I broke it again somehow. I don't want to restart. Fly back to Mordor to find that orc's wielding crossbows. An orc comes to you holding a crossbow. He looks around and then starts aiming the crossbow at you. I just want to get out of this. Kill the orc. Guns. The orc's wielding guns. He starts firing the gun at me. Alright. Teleport to the Shire. Fly back to Mordor and find the dragon's being killed by orcs wielding magic. An orc. Damn it! How do I get out of this? Kill myself. Wielding lightning bolts. Oh man. Use a time machine? Is this a... Oh. Fireballs. Well, chat. Eat the orc's ass. Wielding acid. Fuck. We broke AI Dungeon in like less than 3 hours. How about, what about this? Danced? Uh-oh. I meant to say dance. Dormammu, I've come to bargain. No. It's broken. Alright, chat. Well, I was going to end the stream anyways soon. I was just hoping to eat that dragon's ass, and I ended up not getting my ass eaten, not even eating any asses. 3 types of magic, wow. Nobody
Hey
got
Bruce,
any
I
asses.
work for a comedy podcast called The First Podcast, and I was wondering if
Oh,
you're open to making guest appearances. We've had on people like Finn Wolfhard's brother and the creator of Super Meat Boy.
Tej? Sure. Send me an email. Send me an email. Well, didn't eat any asses tonight.